All right, so the first defense is cover four quarters. It's available in every single playbook. So I know you guys have a version of this, but what you want to do is come out with no zone drops. So everything is set to default. Make sure auto flip is on. That way your defense aligns properly to the offense. And then if you want to user someone, I like to use the three rec hook, simply because if you user a safety, then I just noticed that the three rec just plays really dumb. A lot of times, like he'll give a free release to number 11 there, like the most inside wide receiving option in the trips side of the formation. And so, what you want to do is wall off that third wide receiver and carry and deliver him to one of the safeties. And then you want to retake your position in the middle of the field. So if number three goes vertical, wall him off, prevent this, anything easy, cheap to the seams, and deliver them to one of the safeties. That is your responsibility. And then the other thing that's good about this is that there is a four-man pass rush. A lot of people come out, if you come out into anything less than a four-man pass rush, your offense is going to have all day. And if they're coming out empty where they have five wide receiving options and all the day to throw, then you're just going to get dotted up. So a three or rushing four, at least four every time, is going to be crucial for getting pressure and preventing completions. And so let's let them hike the ball. Check down underneath, played that very well. A couple yards, you'll give that up anytime. One of the things you can do, so one of the benefits of an empty set, they have a lot of wide receiving options. If you want to remove one of the options, you can jam them at the line. I'm going to try to jam them here with this linebacker. But what you can do is you can hold X and that'll jam them, or let me go into controls, and I want to go to defensive coverage. You see where it says L1, which is defensive assist. You can also use that as well. And that just sort of plays, the DB will play physical with the wide receiver, and he'll sort of just ride his hip pocket the whole time, effectively eliminating him from the play. I'm going to try it with this linebacker, see if it works. All right, there we go. Boom. So you see, that basically takes away one of the options. So instead of having five options to throw it to, then your opponent has three. So again, I'm going to see if it works without manning him up. Okay, it does work. And you see he rode him the entire time. So your opponent no longer has five options. They have three. And I'll show you what it looks like. I'll try to jam him with X instead. I'm not going to man him up. Okay, yeah, it didn't work. I think to man him up, to jam him, I have to actually man him up. There we go. And that also takes him out of the play. And the reason why that's so effective is because a lot of time people have route combinations that all are I think the word is synergy, right? Like you need this route to get open this other route. Like you need this pull route to get something open underneath, or they have like a high-low read or a Mills concept or whatever the case may be. If you eliminate that one wide receiver, then the whole play falls apart a lot of times. Think of it like a clock. If you remove one little tiny gear inside of that clock, then the whole thing falls apart. And so a lot of times that is what you accomplish with jamming a receiver or doing the defensive assist. So if you wanted to man them up, you can jam them with X. If you don't want to do that, just hold L1 and they'll play physical coverage like this, and he's gone. He's out of the play. They have to make a different read, and it's lockdown coverage. And then lastly, another thing that you can do to play more aggressively with cover four is press. It just gives them a more aggressive look. They just play a little bit more aggressively underneath, and a lot of times opponents don't like it when you press. Sometimes that's enough to just sort of throw them off their game. We get a QB run there, but you get the point. You can press there as well. So anyway, that is cover four quarters. Hey, real quick, if you are really looking to win more games and just have more fun playing College Football 25, then check out the links in the description. I have links out to my premium videos. You'll find videos such as guaranteed picks if you want to learn how to get multiple interceptions per game. If you're having issues with your defense, you can get the defense that actually works, how to stop getting dotted up online. And then there's one play touchdown setups, which is definitely my most popular and maybe my most game changing video. If you want to learn how to get one play touchdowns against a whole lot of different coverages in the game, that's what that video will teach you. And then you can see some of the other videos that I have that are out there. So if you are really looking to level up, go ahead, check out those links down below. I'll have it pinned as the top comment as well. Now let's get back to the video. All right, so for the next defense, you're going to want to go to dime and come out in dime 2-3 odd if you have it. It's in a lot of playbooks now. I think they added it to a lot of playbooks, but what you want to do is select cover 2-man out of dime 2-3 odd because it has this blitzing linebacker that you see on screen, and we're going to loop blitz him. So go into your coaching adjustments. If auto flip was on, turn it off, and then you want to flip the play so that the blitzer comes from the right side instead of the left. And we will do random 5 wide. And then all you need to do to set this up is take the blitzing linebacker, and I've subbed in a safety, but take him and just move him so that he's like over the guard, like maybe like the left shoulder of the guard like this. And that's all you need to do is set up the blitz. Now, if you move him, I did not mean to do that. If you move him too close, you'll see the check mark pop over his head like this. And so when you click off, he'll go back to where he's supposed to be. Anytime that happens for you, you click off, that's because you're too close. As long as that check mark isn't there, they'll stay put. So you'll want him to be right about there. So that's what it'll look like. And then you can use a safety if you want, or you can do the jam technique to remove one of the options. So I'm going to hold L1 at the snap and hopefully get physical with this wide receiver. And we get a good rep. So we have a blitz, we're removing one of the options, and then we're just hoping our guys play lockdown defense the rest of the way. And then if you can see here, okay, the blitz didn't come in like I would have wanted it to, but let's keep trying. Hopefully we can get a good one here. All right, so the computer got a completion, but we did our job. I mean, we jammed the shit out of this guy. I mean, look at this. I don't know what that was, but he's out of the play, right? All right, and so the last way I'm going to show you guys how to defend against empty is the most aggressive way, and that's to call a zero blitz and just blitz the hell out of them. Everyone's manned up, so what you can do is bring everyone down, show blitz, but shade over the top so you don't get beat on anything deep, but showing blitz will at least help defend against any underneath passes. And then what you can do is eliminate a receiver by pressing him at the line. You are going to get a free rusher because it is an empty set. They can only block 5 linemen. You're sending 6. So someone's going to come free. They have to be good enough to make a super quick read. They're going to have to hike and throw. That's literally all they can do. And there you have it. There you see the blitz comes through. Like I said, you're always going to get a free rusher against empty. You are always going to get a free rusher against empty because they have 5, you're sending 6. It's just a simple math problem. They can't block everyone, and you bringing down everyone to the line of scrimmage and you jamming one, I mean, it's just going to eliminate options for them. Nothing is going to be open right away. Literally nothing. I mean, they might be able to hit you with like a quick dig. If they have someone with takeoff, you can possibly get beat. So you might not want to press anyone with takeoff. But if you're not really worried about anyone like that, then you can do this pretty much all day and it should be really effective. All right, so that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys got something out of it, and hopefully you had a lot of fun watching it because I had a lot of fun making it. I'll see you guys in the next one.